Hi guys and welcome back to Sports Gamer HD and welcome back to the QPR series where we're about to start season 2, so that means we've got to recap the summer transfer window. And even though we did get quite a low budget, as I did suggest in the last video, and even though I did say I'll hopefully be at a new club, that hasn't happened. I'm still at QPR, and even though we did get a low budget, I did manage to make some transfers, and we were very creative with the transfers actually, I must say. So let's jump over and take a look at them. There are many loan signings I made, and the first one is Kolo Toure. Even though he's 32 years old and goes completely against what I've been trying to do at this team, with this team, I should say, in terms of transfers and bringing young players in, he goes against that. He is on loan, so it's not a long-term thing, and hopefully when these financial difficulties work themselves out, we'll be able to bring in some more young players. So he's only a short-term signing, well, until the end of the season, but short-term in the grand scheme of things. So Kolo Toure is the first signing, and he's a solid centre-back, to be honest. Another player is Iago Falcao, I don't know how you want to say that, Spanish, I can't really say it. And a bit of a surprising one, to be honest, actually, you may think. And I think I did say I was looking at signing him in another video. I'm not sure. But yeah, a bit of a different signing, I think. A bit of a unique signing. I think a bit of a hidden gem within the game. Certainly going on his technical stats. His mental stats aren't too bad either, actually. But his physical stats could do with a bit of work. I'm looking at the pace, fitness and stamina. That should all do with a bit of improving, but generally he's a very solid player, and hopefully will develop into a bit of a beast throughout this season. Again, he is only on loan from Tottenham, so not a long-term signing. Yes, there is a bit of a theme going here. Another loan signing, Paul Pogba, bit of a tank. Used to be at Manchester United, central midfielder. Again, awesome player, really tall as well. So hopefully a bit of an aerial threat for us, even though he's only got a heading of 10. But generally a bit of a tank in the midfield. Plays a creative midfielder, can also arguably plays a little bit of a ball-winning midfielder if absolutely necessary. I may be able to use him in that role, I'm not sure yet. Yep, you guessed it, another loan signing. Jose Angel, another Spaniard, has come in. He's my new left-back. He's a decent player. Nothing really special, just decent. And he's going to be my first choice left-back. I think I brought another one in. Yeah, I did. He's going to be my first choice. Again, just another loan signing. And yes, I've brought in a lot of loans. And there's still more to come, so he'll be my first choice left back this season. This guy is not a loan signing, it's German Lux, the goalkeeper, Argentinian international goalkeeper, just backup, very much backup to Julio Cesar. Won't play very much at all, but just if we need him, he's there. So he's only on like a 1-year contract, I think, so not a long-term signing either. Yet again, another loan signing and another Spaniard, Jose Manuel Gerardo, I don't know how you say that. More him in from Schalke, another attacking midfielder, central midfielder, creative player again, so just adding a bit more creative flair to this team so we can unlock defences a little bit more easy. Again, another loan signing, as I said, so not long term again. I'm really getting sick of saying loan signing, but Sydney Sam's come back on loan from Leverkusen. Obviously we had him in our first season and it was a bit of a beast for us, so brought him back. Nothing to be said there, the guy was awesome for us last year. It's not a loan signing. Alberto Paloschi, I don't know how you say that, again, Italian, not very good at those names. Young Italian striker, we got him on a permanent, cost me 1.8 million, his value's risen to 2.8 already. Another brilliant signing. This is on a long-term signing. He's a long-term, full-time signing, and he's young, so he can stay with us for quite a long time. Some really good stats there, actually. He'll become a bit of a tank. I think he might be my first choice striker this season, I'm not sure. He might have a bit of competition with Admilson, of course. Another rather creative signing, to be honest, Reece Williams, Australian, English, Welsh midfielder. He's got all those nationalities. Brought him in from Middlesbrough, I think it was. He's going to be my ball-winning midfielder or backup ball-winning midfielder. Or he'll rotate in, I guess. But he is a permanent signing, and generally just got some really nice stats. He can play in defence as well as defensive midfielder. He can play all over the place. So really, just a solid player. Really, nothing special, just solid. Finally, another loan signing, Georgios Terzavalas, I think. He's a Greek left-back, international. Again, very much backup to Jose Angel. As you can see, only 1.5 star and not great stats, but he's all I could get on a loan signing, to be honest, because we are so screwed financially. So, yep, he's my backup left-back. Here's an overview of what we did in the market. As you can see, we did spend 6.7 million, and you're thinking, how did you get that out of £250,000? Well, we sold £4.8 million worth of players and chucked the transfers over 48 months, and I'll explain why I did that in this video. But notable exits were, of course, Park Ji-sung, Sean Wright-Phillips, Pierre Skillen-Bled, Andy Johnson, Joey Barton, Armand Traore, Robert Green, among others. All first-teamers from last season. Well, a couple of them were. But all of them, crucially, won very high wages, particularly likes of Park Ji-sung, Sean Wright-Phillips, Andy Johnson. And Andy Johnson's only gone on loan to MK Dons. They are paying a small percentage of his wages. So just good to get rid of these players, even if it was on loan, because I got them all to pay percentage of their wages, and their wages were ridiculously high, and that's really eased the burden financially. So really good bits of business, actually, to be honest, and I'm really excited to work ahead of this season. Now, on to pre-season. We won all of pre-season. We beat Charlton 1-0, Sydney Sam got the goal, beat Northampton 1-0, Adil Tarap got the goal, beat Sporting in a great game, actually. They're a really, really good team, actually, looking through their team and the way they played, and a really, really, really solid squad. Beat them 3-2. Alberto Paloschi, Wilfried Zaha got on the goal scoring sheet. Yes, he's back, and he's doing really well, actually. Stats haven't improved, but doing okay. Carlo Torre also finished off the scoring for us with the winner. Then we played Gil Vicente and beat them 2-1. Dribble Cisse, Esperan Canero getting the goal scoring sheet for us. Then we played Estrella Amandora. Thomas Ince and Wilfried Zaha getting on the goal scoring sheet again. Wilfried Zaha, as you can see, did very well. Today we play against Fulham, as you can see, in a bit of a London derby. Got an easier start to the season than last season, have we? I think last season, I seem to remember, it quite difficult. I can't even see. No, not too difficult. We started really well, actually. So yeah, a bit of an average start to the season for us, to be honest. Got to play the... I've not even looked at the fiction. I've just seen what our run is. Man City, West Brom, Chelsea, Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool. Okay, we're going to get nothing from those games. So yep, today's game is very important, and I've reverted back to the 4-2-3-1. I did change at the end of last season. I can't remember if I said that in a video. Today we are missing so many players because of international. All the young players are away on international duty, so we are a bit limited for options today. But we're going to go with Jose Angel at left back and Bia, Torre, Buswinger, Williams, Foulin, Sam, Granero, Tarap actually playing out on the right wing as an inside forward. So that's a bit of a risky move. Paloschi up front, and of course Julio Cesar in goal. So that's what we're going with today. Okay, the team we're going to go with today is Julio Cesar in goal, Nadim Manur at right back, Colo Torre at centre back alongside Stefan Mbia, Jose Angel at left back, deep line playmaker Andre Foulin, ball winning midfielder Williams, Adil Tarap in the advanced playmaker role, and then on the wing Sydney Salmon and Thomas Ince, and Alberto Paloschi up front. Obviously Dribble Cisse on the bench. I was trying to get rid of him because, as you can see, he's underwanted because of his wages, and also I needed money, but now I'll probably end up keeping him. Wilfried Zaha takes his place on the bench alongside likes of Paul Pogba, Corre, Granero, Junior Hoilett. Junior Hoilett I'll probably use as an impact sub because he was a bit of a beast last season, and I have given him a new contract as well as Stefan Mbia. Both of them signed new long-term contracts with the club, so we'll have to get my money's worth out of them. As you can see, quite a good team talk, actually, just telling them all calmly that I've got faith and passionately I've got faith and calmly do it for the fans. Everything should be set. Yep, here we go. We're in red today. We're away at Craven Cottage. Come on. The media don't reckon we're going to win. They reckon Fulham should be able to beat teams such as our own, which is a little bit worrying, actually, in a way. I'm really pleased with the way that the signings went in the summer, actually, being so creative with such a small transfer budget, being able to bring in the free agent in looks, but lots of loan signings, which was really key, actually, because without them we'd be really screwed. Almost got through there on goal, but not quite. But really pleased with the way things went down. I'm actually really excited to play with this team now. Williams, Tarap, finish it, Paloschi. Oh, almost. Sydney Sam. Oh, who's Salman? I don't even know who that goalkeeper is. Really excited to play with this team. Oh, I thought Paloschi was in, because there's so much creativity in it, with the likes of Gerardo and Felke. And who else did I bring that's creative? I can't even remember off the top of my head. But various players. Sydney Sam's back, obviously. Lots of players creative. And I think we're going to be able to unlock defences a lot more easily this season. And hopefully there's no more glitches in the game, as there were at the start of last season, of course. So hopefully this season will be successful. Whether or not we'll be able to better our position last season, of course I hope we will, but whether or not we were able to do it, I don't know. Plus also now, Tom Sins, Fellaci, Tarap. I'm going to try and get Tarap a lot more involved this season, to be honest. Last year I didn't use him as much as I should have done. Fellaci crosses it, swings it in. Williams, Fallon, 1-0. Good lad, 1-0. But this season, I mean, because we got such a low transfer budget, and because I did have to spend over 48 months, which I said in a previous video I wasn't going to do because we were financially screwed, I've sort of come to the conclusion now that I'm still looking for another job, and if another job does come along, a big enough, good enough job that's appealing to me comes along, I'm going to take it. Ideally abroad, to be honest. I'd like to go to Germany. I've got a thing about the Bundesliga at the moment. I really want to go to the Bundesliga. Over the summer and the season, obviously, in the summer, I was looking at the Schalke job. The Bayern Munich job actually came along because their manager retired, but that went to the Borussia Mönchengladbach manager, who then that left their position open. So I was looking at that one. I didn't apply for any of them because I didn't think I'd get them. So maybe I should have done. I'm not sure, but we didn't, and we're still here. But I'm still looking for new jobs. And so long term, I'm no longer planning for long term with this team as I was last season, with the likes of Thomas Ince, Wilfried Zaha coming in, Okore of course, Admilson, lots of youngsters. I'm no longer really building for long term. I want immediate success. Be like Jose Mourinho now. Long term, not really interested. Just short term success. Get to another team, because this team is financially screwed and going nowhere really. Unless that all changes and we start to get injections of cash, I've got to assume that next summer, Berbatov, oh good work, that we're going to get... Oh, fuck. What was that? What was Julio Cesar doing? He just... Oh, that doesn't even describe... That doesn't need words to describe how bad that was. Come on. Oh. Make another change. So yeah, as I was just saying, I will be jumping ship when possible to another team, ideally outside of England. Or I may just finish this series and start something new. I don't know. That's always an option. Leave me in the comments. Do you want me to jump ship and go to a new team if possible, or do you want me to start a new series? Another. Berbatov scored now. 2-1 now to that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do my team do this to me? Yeah, so let me know if you want me to start a new series instead of, and replace this one, get rid of this one, start a new one if you want. I don't know. I don't mind. I can start a new series, do another challenge, like I don't know what challenge. I'll just pick one. Not a really hard one like the Pentagon is sorry, I was just concentrating. Not another one as hard as like the Pentagon, so that'll be like the San Marino Challenge or something like that. Not that. I'm going to do those one at a time. Obviously, I'm doing the Pentagon Challenge, so remember to watch my series, that series. I'll leave a link in the description to that playlist, and you can watch those videos. I really enjoy playing those ones, so hopefully you guys enjoy watching them. And also, remember to watch my reaction to Di Matteo being sacked by Chelsea. I did a video on that. I released it quite late, so maybe some of you haven't watched it. I'll put a link in the description to that, and also probably some annotations on the screen, so look out for those and click them to go to those videos. So if you could do that, that'd be awesome. And again, of course, I say in every video, but follow me on Twitch TV and Twitter, and I'll put again those links in the description. So I've not really got much else to discuss. This game has been awful, or at least the second half's been awful, and we've lost to Fulham, which is not good. We're going to assertively tell them I'm not happy, because I wasn't. I don't want to have a particularly go at Julio Cesar, because I don't want to demoralise him, because then he'll be bad in the next game, so we'll leave him as motivated, because he was to blame as far as I'm concerned for that goal. We're down in 15th after one game. That's not good. That's not good at all. So, damn it. Okay, we'll go through the press conference. Solid game. No, I'm not discussing that with them. No, I'm not after him. Right. So, I'll play the next month as per usual. Go up till... no, we'll play... I'll come back at the Stoke game, I think, because I don't want to play just 2 games and then come back and just have nothing to talk about. So yeah, I'll come back at the Stoke game. And then after that, the next one after that will be West Brom. That'll just be a few games later as well. I might just skip that straight to the Villa game to get through this series a bit quicker. Yeah, I'll come back at the Stoke game. Hopefully I'll be able to win that one and have some good news with regards to the fixtures. They're not too difficult actually. Tottenham is the difficult one, but Everton may be a little bit tricky. But the others are very winnable. Everything up to Manchester City is very winnable, to be honest. So we could have a decent start to the season. Well, we just lost, but you know what I mean. So leave a like for the signings I made, and if you've enjoyed this video, remember to follow me on Twitter and Twitch TV. Watch the videos I link in the description if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.